This is a tutorial to help you use Premiere Pro's multicam sequence function to sync up sound that you've recorded with a Zoom recorder with picture that you've recorded using a Canon. I'm going to use the files that are in the project panel that you see for QuickTime movies, and we have 6 recordings from Zoom. If you notice, the first Zoom only has one audio file. That was recorded with only one microphone going into the Zoom. The rest of these have 2 tracks. One of these is the audio from a boom mic. The other is audio, the same audio from a lavalier. The goal here is for you to be able to edit your movie clips with the Zoom audio as opposed to the camera sound that is recorded with the Canon or whatever other camera you're using, which is using a really low-cost microphone on the camera and which gives you really bad sound. Because we have more than 4 audio clips, I'm not exactly sure which audio clip goes with which picture clip. If these had been labeled before importing, then we would know. But oftentimes that's not the case, so I'll show you a way to do it that more or less guarantees that you can match up the files as needed. I'm going to start by selecting the 2 audio files for Zoom 6. And I'm now going to select all 4 of the movie files. And to select them, I'm going to hold down the Apple or the Command key to add them to my selection. With the audio file selected and the picture file selected, I'm going to create a multicam sequence. I'm going to do that by holding down the Control key and clicking on any of the files, or right-clicking on any of the files, and I'm going to click on the icon. And I'm going to scroll down here and go to Create Multi-Camera Source Sequence. We want to synchronize using the audio track. The default is audio track 1. If I go and look under there, there's no other ones. I also want to make sure that the Move Source Clips to Process Clips bin box is checked. And then that's it. I'm going to hit OK. Now, it's going to give us this message, and it's telling us that one or more clips couldn't be sunk. And that's because we selected more movie files than we had audio files for. So that's okay. The important thing is to look down here and notice what was created. Here is a multicam clip. Here is a process clip bin, and here is the movie file that is linked to the Zooms. Now, this is the clip that you're going to want to edit. That's the purpose of using multicam sequence function in Premiere, is that you in effect create new synced clips that you then treat just like a regular movie clip, except instead of having camera sound, it's got good audio. Let's test this out. I'm going to bring this movie clip over here, and here's the camera, and here's the sound, and I'm going to move this multicam clip over to here. And notice 2 important things. One, that this clip has 2 separate audio tracks. One of these is the boom, one of these is the lav, and this is the clip now that I would begin to use to edit.